Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anna. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to improve your design from this to this. So if this is something you're interested in, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm looking to grow my YouTube into 1,000 subscribers and I will appreciate your support. The first tips for improving your design is understand how things work. Before going to Figma, you should have understand your problem, what you're trying to solve, what your solution is, and what are the other solutions available in the market currently. So what I mean is carry out a competitive audit whereby you check other products available in the market that's similar to the solution you are trying to create and look at how they operate, how they works, their strengths as well as their weaknesses. So if you want me to make a video on how to carry out a competitive audit, please leave a message in the comment section so I would make a video. This is going to be based on request. So yeah, let's go to Figma and let's do our magic.
So this is the design we'll be working on to learn how to improve our UI design skills. So the first thing is to ensure your layout grid is set up properly. So I'll just check that. If you need a video on you don't know how to set up your layout grid, watch all my previous UI designs. I usually have a section at the beginning that shows how to have your own layout grid and the importance of using layout grid. So yeah, after getting that out of the way, now let's go into the first practical tip, which is typography. So with typography, less is more, which is going to lead me to the first thing you have to know with typography. Stick to one typeface, a maximum of two per project. Do not have more than two typefaces. The reason for this is because you don't want to have a lot of typeface all over that will probably lead to like confusion with the users. So when I'm talking about typeface, I'm talking about Inter, Roboto, Open Sans. So these are typeface. And with fonts too, have a restricted font styles that you use, a restricted font sizes that you use. So what I'm talking about fonts, I'm talking about Open Sans 18 medium, Open Sans 18 regular. So these are fonts. So that's like the difference between typeface and font. So with your fonts, if you check this particular font that we have is Open Sans, we have different styles here. So just keeping it from regular to bold for a maximum of 5. Just stick to that. Less is more. So you have a limited number to choose what exactly you want to do. So that is that. Same goes with the number 2. You can check existing design system, like the material design systems on sizes you should use. Do not just have a lot of sizes all over your design and be consistent with the sizes you use as well. So I'm going to change the typography now. So with the typeface correction, making the use to the typeface, you can see the design is coming together, even though it's not the best, but it's definitely a significant change from what we previously have. So the next second tip on how to improve your design is spacing. Use a spacing system. So what do I mean by use a spacing system? There should be a restricted number of the way you space and it should be consistent. So it's consistent spacing, and this is what spacing system helps you with. So now, what are the spacing system that you can use? I'm just going to mention two spacing systems that are very well known that people use that are actually dynamic and you can actually use. So we have the 4 points spacing system and the 8 points spacing system. How does this work? So the 4 points spacing system is the smallest spacing number you have for your design is going to be 4. Then the next one after that is going to be 8. The next one after that is going to be 12. The next one after that is going to be 16. Then the next one after that is going to be 20. So it's like a multiple of 4. So this gives you a restriction number to work with. So there's not going to be a spacing of maybe 5 here, 7 here. No, it's just going to be 4. And the next, if you feel like 4 is too small, the next one option for you is 8. No number in between those two numbers. So that's how the 4 point space. Same goes with the 8 too. It's just the smallest is 8. The next one after that is 16. If 16 is considered too small, you can just go for 24. So it is the two spaces system. There are multiple there. We have like the 6, we have the 10. But these are the two ones that are dynamic and people use the most. So you can just choose any of this and use it in your designs. Can choose any of the designs in your design. So I'm going to go in this design and use a consistent spacing. So with the new spacing changes made, we can see using the spacing system, we can see how that actually improve our UI design screen, and we can see like a very difference in that. So spacing is very, very important. So I don't know if you noticed that I actually mentioned this today, all the icon sizes. The icons of the previous design are either too small, too big, there's like this inconsistency with the sizes all over the place. So I'll say for icon, always ensure your icon is 24 by 24. As for the size, right, the width is 24, the height is 24. And so the third practical tips is going to be color. So our color needs to communicate. Currently all our texts are in the same color code. So we need to like bring more emphasis to some text and reduce emphasis from some text as well to have that balance. And our color needs to communicate too, because I don't know if you notice that all the icons are just in green. So once we ensure that everything that is wants to bring attention to should be in green, and everything clickable should be in green. While other symbols, icons are just basic symbols, right? And we don't want too much attention on them. It's going to be in black, a shade of black, to just show this is not clickable, why this is what's clickable. And as well as our background colors, just select colors. So I'll just say if you need a video on how to use colors in your designs, let me know. So this is where I'm going to apply the 60-30-10 color rules, which means your primary color is going to be 60%, your secondary color is going to be 30%, then your accent color is just going to be 10%. This already is on the design, but not as it should be applied. So we're just going to go in and make changes to that. So you can see with the color changes how our design is actually communicating, and we can see how every color use is being intentional and it is used intentionally for one particular purpose. We just do not have all the colors all over the place, and this is definitely looking more way better. but still this is not perfect. So the fourth practical tips on how to improve your UI design is going to be alignment. We already have this on this design, to be honest, because when I was doing the spacing, I was using auto layout. So if you don't know how to use auto layouts in Figma, you want a video, let me know. And if you do not know how to use the 60-30-10 rule color, you want me to make a different video on color, leave a comment to just send your request. I make videos based on request. And if you've watched this video to this point, please subscribe. Please subscribe. So yeah. So like I said, the fourth practical tips is going to be alignment. So alignment is I'll just define this basically as how elements are being arranged. So I'm going to give us a closer look at our designs. You can see how this design is being arranged. This is actually like this is aligned to the left, while this is aligned to the right. So we have this aligned to the left, and they all have the same spacing. So everything is aligned to the left. You can see aligned to the left 16. Aligned to the left, and in this particular frame, this is aligned to the center. So you can see it here, alignment to this align center. So this is actually aligned to the center. So if I decide to align this to the right, you can see it looks right, then to the right, to the left, then the baseline alignment. You can see how it looks, but this is actually aligned to the center, aligned to the center. This is aligned to the left too. We can see this to the left. If I decide to align this to the center, it's going to be something like this, or to the right, something like this. So both text, you can align your text, you can align your elements. So all this is aligned. This is aligned to the center, while it is left on the card. So that is where one alignment is. But when I was doing my spacing, I was already aligning. So this is me telling us the fourth tips and telling us how it is used. Align to the center, to the left, sorry. So now, like this thing, you can see everything is aligned to the left. And this thing, this is like auto, this means this space all around. So if I want to align this to the center, I can just write 12. You can see it is to the center. Why this is actually auto, it means the spacing between it, as far as I'm reducing this, the spacing is reduced. So this is automatic, and it's just, I don't know how to explain, but you understand, like the spacing, this is to the right and this is to the left. So it means this is to the right and this is to the left. So the spacing between them is going to be based on the content we have here and here. So the same goes here. You can see we do the same thing here. Everything is aligned properly. Aligned properly with enough spacing. So it's aligned properly. Everything is aligned properly. So that is what alignment is. That's what alignment is. That's our first tip. So finally, our last tip for how to improve your UI design is consistency. I've mentioned it from the beginning of this video. Consistency is so important that it's just the harmony, the last thing you need on your design, the most important, right? You need on your design. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. We check this design right now that we have before. You can see this is not consistent with this. Everything is just all over the place. They have different fonts, different sizes, different widths. You can see everything is just all over the place. Everything is just all over the place. Same with the icon size. Everything was just all over the place. But with consistency, right? Everything looks cool. It looks clean. There is no like overload, cognitive overload for the user. Everything just looks clean. So you can notice that we have consistent font size, because in here the same font size we have here 22 semi-bold, 22 semi-bold here, 22 semi-bold here. We have to ensure everything is consistent. Everything is consistent. Everything is consistent. So it does not matter if we have to like make a major change just to ensure everything is consistent. So just ensure everything is consistent. Everything is consistent. And still on consistency, we need to have this here as well. So just before the final touch to your design, ensure everything is consistent. Check everything you've designed. With time, you definitely will not even need to check a lot. You already know these things are consistent. You already know the principle to follow. But when you're starting out, you need to put in more effort to ensure everything is consistent. Everything is consistent across board. The same color, the same status, the same color. They have the same font sizes. They have the same spacing. So you can see the spacing is consistent. The font style is consistent. The size is consistent. So after checking this design, I can see everything is consistent. So you can see how we go from this design to this design. So everything is well arranged and it just looks great without actually even changing anything. That's why I didn't add any other images, any other thing. And so that so seems like, oh, maybe the images are the one that improving the UI design. No. Just understanding basic UI design principles would definitely be a huge difference in your designs. And you can notice in a lot of things that was written here, I actually deleted them. At the beginning of this video, I made mention that the first tips was you should understand how things works. So the total was never meant to be here. The total balance on this node should not be here because we don't know how many order the user is going to order for. So these are all the things we need to understand. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, friends, and see you next time.